watching pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only to cost Tony Pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerve for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off in a perv. Team Bushes, Team Bushes, Team Bushes, yeah. This bitch once tried to diddle his brother. I can't even fucking imagine what this did to his mother. He got locked up in a psych ward for his sick crimes, and decades later he got exposed by Joey Dimes. Now he's on a fucking mission to prove he's no Jomo, and he never stops bitching cause he's such a homo. He claims he spent years in prison, but he don't remember exactly where he did his time cause he's a pretender. He made up this fucking lie to try to impress you, and he'll sad fish and he'll cry to try and finesse you. So Team Bushes is on a mission as Pizza's opposition to destroy his fake persona and put an end to his grifting. Team Bushes, Team Bushes, yeah, yeah, Team Bushes, yeah. They're peeping through the shadows, creeping mad slow, watching Pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only to cause Tony Pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerve for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off in a perv. Team Bushes, they're here to keep an eye on you and make your life a living hell, cause you're a piece of shit and that ain't hard to fucking tell. You grift and you scheme and you bitch and you scream and you throw temper tantrums till they give you some green. You're a whiny fucking jerk and you refuse to go to work. If you don't get what you want, you lose your shit and go berserk. Go Z, bought membership for FBS's chat, and you fucking lost your mind and began to attack. Dixie Lee is a lady that you once were obsessed with, then she rejected your ass just like everyone else did. Alex Vela's channel is fucking hilarious. He clowns you in his videos and you should be embarrassed, bitch. You terrorize relentlessly in every single chat, cause nobody has more fucking sock accounts than Hellcat, Rottweiler, Luke, and Muggsy are world-class ball breakers, but Tony Pizza's a fraud and his crew are all fakers. The shadows, creeping mad slow, watching Pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only to cost Tony Pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerve for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off and a perv. Team Bushes, yeah, yeah, Team Bushes, yeah, yeah, Team Bushes.
Hello, everybody. How you doing today? I know I got the beanie on. I'm cold. I shaved my head earlier, and then I had to go out, and I was out in the miserable fucking freezing cold weather. So I had this on, and goddamn, is it comfortable? You know, it is. It's a little big, but it is what it is. I'm going to make sure I have everything working right here because I did have to unhook my computer and take it to Best Buy. That's right. That's right. Okay. So, yeah, okay. I don't need to see it. Sorry, message from Dell. Anyway, so I was frozen for a second there. I had to take this to Best Buy to add a protection plan. I wanted to get the accidental damage protection and all that. And then when I got there, they told me, I didn't know this, but the person who purchased this computer for me already has that. So I'm covered for 2 years, you know? So I didn't have to pay anything, but I did take my computer out of the house for no fucking reason. And now I had to put it back. Bank robber chic. Yeah. I do like the hat on you, though. Well, thank you, Miss Can't Be Wrong. Yeah, this is what I have to wear all winter. Obviously, my fucking head is freezing. I got a bunch of beanies, though. Timberland, Carl Kanai, all types. But when I'm skating, I always have one on. So anyway, guys, the title, I hate all of you. Not you guys. Just everybody in general, as far as, content creators and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to go off on a rant. I might, but sometimes I think it's important for me to remind people that I do hate you. Like, even if, it seems sometimes like I'm softening up on somebody, or I'm like, I say a certain person isn't necessarily an enemy or some shit like that. I still hate them. I still hate all of you. I do. There's just people I'm fighting with and people I'm not. Well, really, there isn't really anyone I'm fighting with. But I hate these fucking people with a passion. I want you to know that. You know what I mean? I really do. I hate all of them, some more than others. But I'm so disgusted with what this thing. I will, Miss Gabrielle, and what this thing turned into, that it makes me sick. It truly makes me sick doing these shows and stuff. Again, I always talk about why I do the pizza videos now. It's so easy. I don't have to get real aggravated or aggravated at all, and I don't have to fight with douchebags. But I understand the show has gotten boring because of it. I'm fully aware. I mean, I got 29 people right now. I know, I don't really care. I hate these people, and I don't want to be involved with them, And if anybody thinks that any of my hatred for specific people, certain people that have really tried to cause harm to me and my family, you are wrong. And just because you don't see me fighting with people doesn't mean that I don't fucking despise them. There's, one guy specifically that, I would take Tony Soflo and Tony Pizza out to dinner on me before I would say two words to this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Seriously. So there's people I hate more than others, like I said. But for the most part, even if I don't hate you, I don't like you. If you're a content creator, a mob dude. Maybe at one time I did, not anymore. It's just who I am, I don't forget things. Every now and then it's like, I'll let things go just for the sake of not fighting with people, but doesn't mean that I give two shits if you live or die. I don't. I really don't. And guess what? They feel the same way about me, But I'll tell you what, I do get disappointed, man. I get disappointed because, listen, I'm not the type of dude to tell anybody, where to go or where they can or can't go. That as far as that stuff, I'm really not for the most part, but I've said in the past, like, let's just say you were in somebody's chat while they were trashing my family. Well, then I don't want nothing to do with you no more, stuff like that. But everybody seems to have a loyal audience that will never go in that content creator's enemy's chat, except for me. A lot of you guys are like that with me, but not all of you, and I have been disappointed lately in some things I've heard about, people being in certain chats and shit. And it really does blow my mind. It really does blow my mind. I mean, hanging out in the chat of the people I hate the most. I don't know. I would just say, if anybody wants to do that to me, and not if you're just some viewer, okay? Like Victor Falls, I don't care what he does. I don't know him. But, people I'm tight with that I've spoken to, that I've confided in, that have confided in me, and we had what I thought was real friendships. If you do that, I'm asking you out of respect for me. I'm not telling you off. I'm not trashing you. I'm not. If you're going to hang out in my worst enemies' chats, please don't come back here anymore. Just do me the respect of saying, okay, I've switched sides and I'm not going to insult you anymore, FBS, by doing that. Because that's what I would do for you. Of course, then again, I would be so insanely loyal that you'd never even have to worry about that. And I know that this show has gotten boring, to some extent, not all the time, but sometimes it's boring compared to other shows where there's all kinds of drama and stuff. But, And you know, I understand that you want to go see other shows. I understand all that. I don't care. Anybody can watch whatever, but like, you know, come on, man. There's certain people, you know, that I don't even want to share viewers with. I don't. So I'll say that much. Who's your enemy so I don't go there? Maybe I'll tell you someday, Victor. Not the time right now. So that's something that's been, you know, something I had to get off my chest for a while now. Something that's been bothering me. You know, and one thing I've learned, guys, and this really is heartbreaking. It's a shame, and I hope, you know, this isn't the case with everybody who I think is my friend, but no matter how many times you get stabbed in the back, certain people you just really believe are your friends. You know, like, okay, well, they'll never do it. But then you see, no, they will. They will. Eventually, they will turn on you. It's just a matter of time. This is why I don't tell anybody anything anymore. The worst mistake I ever made is confiding in people, you know. From here, I'll never do that again. I don't tell anybody anything anymore. My personal life is off limits to anybody I speak to. I stopped doing that pretty much after my mom passed. And, you know, that's why I don't even talk to anyone anymore, because I don't even want to, you know, have to put any trust in you, because it's only a matter of time until you stab me in the fucking back, you know? So it is disappointing, man. What can I say, guys? But that's MobTube. Let me tell you something. If you're any type of content creator on here and you think you have friends, you're wrong. Okay, you're wrong. Now, me, listen, there's some people from my chat and stuff that I talk to and that are no doubt they've been great friends. But there's, you know, some that I'm just recently finding out within the last couple of weeks that, oh, no, you're not, because my friend would never do that. You know, so I'm not saying I don't have any friends. I'm just saying, for the most part, you can bet your ass that people will stab you in the back. Yeah, Liam, of course. They will stab you in the back here for one reason or another. There's no question about it. You know, it's just a matter of time. You do the wrong thing. You stop giving people your time. Whatever it is they want from you, once you stop giving it to them, you know, they'll turn on you. You know, so I know you will, Ms. Campion. FBS, I told no one anything in an online right-wing chat using the best cybersecurity. I got doxxed, hacked, targeted by garbage due to trusting these fucks. Is that right? Who you mean? Trusting who? The MobTube people or the people in the right-wing chats? Yeah, you really can't. You know, you really can't. It's a shame, man, but it's that way in life. You know, if you have one or two good friends, you're very, very lucky. But it's just like, man, you know, I've removed so many people from my circle, even to my detriment. Some of them, it wound up causing me problems, but I just don't want disloyal people around me. And then you realize as time goes on, I mean, you'll be safe when you remove everyone from you, or you remove yourself from everyone. It's about the only way. Your enemies can't do shit to you compared to what your friends can do to you. You know, they're your true enemy, your friends. It's the way it is. You know, remember what 50 Cent said? Here's a jewel: love your enemies and hate your friends. Your enemies remain the same. Friends always change. It's true. It's really, really true. So, is what it is. I'm not like upset, you know, in my personal life about this, but I guess even after all these years, I'm still learning. I mentioned I was in an alt-right community many years ago, and I fell out with them and fought against them, realizing they are no good, and they got my docs. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it's not smart, you know. I don't open up to anyone anymore. I don't tell anyone anything. You know, it's just not it's not a good idea, and everybody should protect themselves this way. And it is true, you know, that, you know, well, forget it. Anyway, the person you called Tony Pizza was a patient in an institution I worked at called Creedmoor. It's in Queens, New York. I know about Creedmoor. I believe he was there most of the 80s and some of the 90s. I retired in 94. Is that right, Vlad the Impaler? Well, listen, we have reason to believe he was in those places. But of course, I have to ask, like, how do I know that you're telling the truth? I mean, I don't know who you are. You're going by your name. You're a vampire. 718, though, from New York. At least your character is. I don't know. But I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know about most of the 80s and some of the 90s, though. I don't know if I believe that from what his mother told us, but they snitched me out basically because I stopped kissing their butt. Oh, bro, you telling me? I know. There's people on here, man, that as soon as I separate from them, they want to kill me. They run to every person that will listen to them and just tell them bullshit story after bullshit story about me. It's happened so many times over the years. They made up just absurd fucking stories, everything else to try to discredit me, to try to get people to turn on me. I've seen it over years and years. Guys, don't give your info, even if you use Tail Linux. It's the best way to surf anonymous. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Some sort of computer software or something? Guys, this fucking thing, man. It changes on me every time I put this shit back on. I just don't. First of all, I don't want a display name. It keeps doing that. Secondly, and I got to change that anyway. No more FPS. Let me see. Let me see how they come up on this fucking setting. Holy shit. They're so big. They take up the whole screen. Is that right? Yeah. White Mike, believe me, I empathize with you, bro. I've been there. I've certainly been there. That's pretty much the story of my life here on MobTube. Chris is the only one that knows me or could dox me, but he wouldn't. Miss Can't Be Wrong. I was talking to someone last night, and we were talking about, just people like for example, I don't even remember how, but your name came up, and I said, oh, wait a minute, who are we talking about? And I said, well, I said I never looked the person up because I don't want to know who they are. Okay, it's a friend from here. And then I said it's the same thing with like Miss Can't Be Wrong, for example, and it's true. I sent a gift to Miss Can't Be Wrong, so I have her address. I never ever never even tried to look her up. I could not tell you what her name is or anything else. And I'm believe me when I say I'll never look her up because I don't want to know. I like it this way. I don't want to know. Plus, you find out somebody's identity, you accidentally call them out by their name or something. I don't do that shit. I have to really be pissed off at you. Like let's say I have your phone number. A lot of people make the huge mistake of giving out their phone numbers on here. I've gotten people's information from their phone numbers plenty of times. Like you turn on me and I got your number, and you're stupid enough to have that phone in your name or even a family member's name. I will find out everything about you. I'll find out everything. And I've done it plenty of times. Plenty of times. There's people who, that's literally how I got their info to dox them. It was by just having their phone number. So you have to be very, very, very careful here. You got to realize with just an email address or a phone number, it's very easy to find out everything about a person. Very easy. At the end of the day, you know who supports you and who the backstabbers are. Yeah, I think. I mean, I thought that before and I turned out to be wrong again. So who knows? 70% of compromises is through social engineering. What do you mean compromises? Extremely simple to remain completely anonymous if you choose. Oh, yeah. Well, but you make mistakes. I think it's easy to make mistakes, but if you're determined to do it, it could be done. I'm just posting this as a learn from my mistake, guys. Be careful who you talk to, even if you gave them no info or use top security. They are dangerous. That's one thing about the internet, man. If you choose to be on the internet in any way, shape, or form, for any reason, for any cause, anything, it's only a matter of time until people find out who you are. You know what I mean? It's only a matter of time. So that's why I don't care. I'm doxxed. All my information's out there. People can do whatever, I knew when I gave you my Addy and number, you wouldn't hurt. No, never in a million years. Never, 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 never. No, I don't even want to know. I swear to God. I was telling somebody this last night. I don't want to know who you are. There's another person I talk to on a regular basis from this chat. And that's who we were originally talking about last night. Somebody asked me who that person was. And I said, I honestly have no idea. Talk to them all the time, but don't know. And I have no desire to find out. I just like it better that way. They can hack you simply by being in this chat using police tools. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, it's crazy. You got to be very careful. Got to be very careful. I don't even remember half the time to put my. I mean, I got the Norton 360 and all that shit, but sometimes when I should be using a VPN, I don't even remember to and stuff. But when I go away, I use a VPN because if I'm using a Wi-Fi signal from some hotel or something, you can find out where I'm at. No, I know, Miss Campion. Believe me, I know that the people that I can definitely trust, I know. But when I say that, even that scares me because, again, a couple of the people that I feel have stabbed me in the back lately, I thought I knew them and could trust them. So you just listen. I'll tell you how you make it so that you don't have to worry about anybody giving out any of your information or anything, or anything. Just don't talk to anybody. Don't tell them anything. And if you do talk to them, don't tell them anything. Yeah, it's the best way to be. Keep everything to yourself, because anybody could become an enemy, man. Anybody. I mean, most people are just going to lie on you and make shit up, though. You know what I'm saying? But still, that's why it's not even worth being close to anybody, because if you're close to somebody, people are just going to believe what that person says, So I've been through it with a ton of people. I just, I keep to myself now. You know what I mean? I keep to myself now. There's people from here I talk to, but I don't really get back to people's messages or emails or calls. And I told you that's just because I don't know what's going on in my head that seems to make it impossible for me to do that. But when I do talk to people, which is very rare now, I don't tell them anything that isn't necessary. Yeah, I never shame them. FBS, you had most loyal and best donating. I still do. Believe me, Jeff. I still do. That's how I'm able to still make a good living when I only got 50 or 60 people watching the show. Not loyal. Yeah, I don't know. Loyal, too. Yeah, loyal. Anthony Bertucci, yes. Michael Franzese, Sammy the Bull. Any person who's MAGA or voted for Donald Trump. That's pretty much it for now. What up, FBS and chat? Good to see everybody. What's up, Dexter? Good to see you, brother. Drop the link for this de Blasio putz. All right. Sounds good to me. D. Gainey, what's going on, brother? Now, I did hear something about, something that was said last night that, some other people were saying maybe it was some ploy to get me to fight with somebody. I'm not going to fight with the dude. I don't care. But I mean, nobody's telling me anything I'm not aware of. I mean, like there's motherfuckers that, like I said, anybody that will listen, they'll just, talk their ears off, so to speak. But I don't care about that. I'm not worried about anybody can put out anything they want. It's all bullshit anyway, so I don't care what anybody says to anyone. But just because somebody told you something doesn't mean it's true. Michael McDonald, what's going on, brother? How you doing? I haven't seen you in fucking probably going on 15 years now. No, I'm just kidding. But it's been a long time. Yeah, it's all about Miss Can't Be Wrong. She doesn't realize it, but I'm talking about her right now. Yeah, right. Oh, shit. Anyone want to donate? By any chance? I see Pizza didn't come back on. He's He's embarrassed, I guess. I went to look at his video earlier, and somebody in the comments said, I don't know who it was, I didn't look, but it said, wow. Wow. You know who you sure that's him? Holy shit. Did you check to see if that was him? Can you do that? My God. Another one. He just got stabbed in the back again. This is why, guys, slowly but surely, I'm going to cut most people off, just so you know. I'm on my way to doing that. I've been slowly working on it, but this is why. I just saw something else that's really fucking disturbing. Really disturbing. Yeah, man. Joey Dimes, $5 for let's get 5 people to match. Sounds like a great idea. Now, as you guys know, Joey Dimes is one of the biggest sponsors of this show. So when he says match, you must match. Yo.
Hey, man.
What's
How
up,
you
bro?
feeling?
Not bad. You?
I could be better, but you know, I understand what you mean. You know, like you got to keep things to yourself mostly. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how it is. No matter who you are, like you can't trust anyone anymore.
Nah, fuck no.
You can't trust anyone.
Nope.
And then you have to worry.
Matt, by the way, everybody. It's Matt. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. This is Matt. This is just a stupid avatar. Don't worry about it. It's about Linux. You don't want to hear it. Anyway, I mean, like, people have to worry about their info getting out, which is awful. Like, I can't even imagine the thought of that fear, you know?
Well, I'll tell you this, Matt. I mean, as far as things like info or dirt on me, everything is out. There's nothing, anybody has that's legit.
On you, yeah. But I mean, I'm talking about anything, really.
It's just like people will just go and run their fucking mouth to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, people that you guys might think I'm talking about 1 or 2 different people. I'm finding out about new people all the time. Time. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing, man. So, yeah. It's a shame, man. It is disappointing.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, it is. Hold on one sec, Matt. Dexter Morgan, yeah, I saw somebody put, you were born in 77, you were 11 in 78. Did you hear that, Matt? Tony Pizza told a story earlier or last night or something about how he was friends with KISS, all the members of KISS individually. And he said,
I didn't hear about that, no.
Yeah, and he said that the song Groovin' Back to New York, or whatever it's called, that he was 15 years old, and he was on a bus back to New York after getting arrested in PA and locked up and beaten by the cops. He was on the way back to New York when he heard that song, and it was just this crazy coincidence. And it turns out, bro, that the song came out. He said this was when the song came out. The song came out in 1978. It would have made him 11 years old.
Yeah. Pizza math.
Dexter, a couple of people I'm not going to mention now. I'm just saying this so certain people know that I'm fully aware. I'm hearing about what's going on as we speak, and things, So I'm not going to call anybody out by name right now, but
No need to.
Yeah, like I listen.
That would just be putting gas on fire, like.
Yeah, and I just want to make this clear because I know it's probably the elephant in the room. Just so you guys know, this is not about I know what Angel said last night. If that's what you guys are thinking, I know what she said about Gunsmoke and all that. This is not new information to me. I know about him and him running around and talking shit to everybody. He did it with, even Miss Can't Be Wrong and Jesse and people like that. I know about all that. I'm not even worried about that. I couldn't give a fuck less because that's something I know and that's something I expected. But I'm talking about people that are still with me. You know what I mean? That are like pretending to be my friend, and you're hanging out in my worst fucking enemies' chats and shit. It's like, come on, man. If you're gonna do that, all I ask is just do me the favor of not coming back around here. That's all.
I mean, I don't know much about the story between you and Gunsmoke, but I do hang over there sometimes.
Yeah,
I do that. But besides that, I don't think I hang out any of your enemies' chats. No.
Yeah. Well, and listen, it's again, of course, it's the people I'm closest to that it bothers me. I don't care.
Yeah.
But it's not even his chat. It's just a lot of, I don't want to get into it or be too specific.
No, you don't need to.
People know if you're hanging out my worst enemy's fucking chat and then coming over here and pretending you're my friend, you know who you are. You know what I mean? I don't have to call you out.
Right.
But people are assuming shit in the chat and just putting names in the chat. If they're doing that,
exactly.
Just because they don't know who I'm talking about. Sally, $5. Joey Dime said I must. Thank you, Sally. And Mike Ramey, $5. Thank you, Mike. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. Yeah. I'm Mike. I'm just trying to keep my fucking head warm at this point. It's freezing everywhere.
Ed, sorry. Ed, what the hell are you talking about, dog?
Yeah, there's block guys like that. Because I don't
have a wrench because
no, I was talking to
I was an asshole. So
yeah, they come in. These people come in. They think I know who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about. That's why I just straightened out the Gunsmoke thing, because this is not based on what was said last night. I was going to bring this up days ago. I asked for some advice from people. I said, should I even mention it? So I'm just mentioning it. Because I truly want people who do that to me not to come here anymore. I don't want you over here anymore. I don't care if I'm down to 10 people, as long as all 10 of them are loyal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And it makes sense, yes.
Yeah. So, anyway, what's up with you, man? How you doing in life? Good?
Struggling, actually, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I'll be all right.
Yeah,
I think I just it's sort of like winter, and there's not a lot of people that need help. So like basically a contractor. So
that's what's up.
Sometimes they don't need help. I mean, sometimes they do choose someone else.
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, and sometimes it's a company, and sometimes it's just a person, like a home thing.
No,
Some of them do home and business combined, and that's the worst. I had to do that just about a week ago, or maybe a little less. I don't remember. I think it was about a week ago. It was a lot. It was quite a bit.
I just realized I stopped for a second there, and instead of putting my speaker for my ear pod,
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something, but it doesn't matter. It wasn't that bad. I could still hear you. So
yeah. No, that's all good. I know I fucked my sound up, but listen, Matt, thanks for coming on. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay on, but I'm gonna keep bullshitting.
Okay, all right. I'll drop down, man.
All right, brother.
You take it easy, all right? I'm serious. All
right, peace. All right, I missed the days of DEF CON matches and actual writing scripts. It's better to be a chef these days, at least until robots become more mainstream. All right, Philly Bob 1, what's going on, brother? The guys, don't jump to conclusions and think I'm talking about any of you. I shouldn't have said nothing probably, but the only reason I'm saying is because that's how I do things. I come on here and talk about it, and I just want people to I just want people to hear what I think about this stuff, so that, instead of insulting me and coming around here and acting like my friend and then going and hanging out my worst enemy's chat or becoming buddies with people who have done fucking horrible shit to me and just use YouTube as a way to just talk about me 24 fucking hours a day. If you're going to do that, you're not my friend. You're not, because I would never, if you got an enemy who's constantly trying to harm you with words or whatever, and has been for years. We are not, I cannot be friends with that dude. You're my friend. That person isn't under any circumstances. I can't take a liking to them. It can't happen. You know, there's so many different things. I just found out about another one minutes ago going on that it's like, you know, I just want people to be respectful enough to tell me to go fuck myself rather than pretending to still be my friend. You know, that's all. That's when people do the most harm, when they pretend they're still your fucking friend. Muggs Bin Laden, I love you, FBS. I love you too. Who is this? That's not really Muggsy, is it? Joe, what's going on? Matt, don't tell me shit. You use needs commands to open a basic browser. LOL. Oh. No. The same with me, Anonymous Leads. I mean, unless you stab me in the back, you know. But anybody, if you know me to be your friend, if I tell you I'm your friend, I'm your friend. Believe that. Believe that, man. And I don't stab people in the back. I don't ride the fence. I don't play, you know, I you know what I'm saying. I don't do any of those stupid cliches. It's just not me. I'm the same. I prefer an uncomfortable truth over a comfortable lie any day. Yeah. I mean, 100%. 100%. You know, it's like if you got a chick, right? Or Shiloh, you got a boyfriend or whatever, you know, who is cheating on you all the fucking time, but they come home to you and pretend they really love you and they would never hurt you. I would rather you just break up with me so you could fuck whoever you want and not hurt me in the process. You know what I mean? But stop pretending. Joe, I don't give a fuck. I don't care, Joe. I don't care if you go away and never come back. I don't care. I really don't. Doesn't matter to me what you say or think. And I got 93 people right now. So, you know, the number's been low for a long, long time, long before I started playing pizza videos. And I got some news for you, Joe. I don't know who you are, but I know there's guys that give me, you know, damn near $100 every fucking day when I do those pizza shows. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason I do them so much. If I got a donor who says gives me, say, $100 a day every time I do a pizza show, I'm going to keep doing pizza shows. I'd rather have one person who likes it and pays $100 rather than 200 people who don't like it and don't contribute shit. You know what I mean? Or do like it and don't contribute shit. That's what I'm worried about. I'm here for money, Joe. So your opinion is meaningless to me. I don't even know who you are, nor do I care. Yeah, it's always the people that never donate. And this guy says I donated to you from a different account. I'm sure you did, Joe. I got a book on Amazon about Python 3 and Kali. I should finish it. I don't even know what that is. Hey, BB, how have you been? Where are you? I mean, where were you? What the fuck? Sounds like Joe's spoiled milk. Who knows? What is that, Joe's spoiled milk? What does that mean? But anyway, so, you know, that's what I wanted to say today. And I plan on, my man, look, Mr. Anonymous 6, $99 for Yo, Chris. Hope all is well, Cuzzo. You the man. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous 6. You're the man. You are the man, my friend. If it wasn't for you, I would only be doing politics. Honestly, swear to God. So this is what people don't understand. And people like Joe who want to come in here, let me tell you something. Even I say sometimes, you know, because I don't know, I'm soft like that sometimes. I say, oh, I know the pizza videos get boring and stuff. But let me tell you something, guys. Me doing the pizza videos damn near every day is no different than what anybody else does on here. There are people who talk about MRE every show, every day, nonstop. And all they do is repeat the same insults. Meanwhile, at least I'm showing you these fucking videos and commenting on them. There's other people that talk about Angel every fucking day, and that's all they talk about. There's people that talk about Gunsmoke every fucking day, and that's all they talk about. There's everybody picks somebody and fucks with them, but I'm held to a higher standard where I'm supposed to have the freshest, best content every day. Fuck off. Especially, you think I'm going to put any effort into this when nobody is paying? And the people that are seem to love those pizza videos. Yeah, I go where the money is. You know what I mean? I go where the money is. And don't forget, guys, still, as we speak right now, I'm getting more views on my channel than everybody else on MobTube combined on a daily basis. I got 20,000 views on one video last night. The video before that, I got, no, I think I only did one politics show yesterday. So I'm not really too concerned about, you know, people, whether they like the pizza shows or not. As long as the people that donate and stuff like them and they're not complaining, that's all I care about. Miss A, $50 from Miss A. Thank you so much. See, Joe, you pissed people off, and look what happened. Thank you, Miss A and Mr. Anonymous 6. You guys are incredibly generous. $149. I bet you they would have donated the same if I would have been doing a pizza video. You know, so that's what's funny. He says you gave us pizza fatigue. Really? You don't, when you listen to a guy, no specific guy, just a guy who comes on live every single fucking day and talks about MRE every single fucking day, or any of the other people who pick a person and just fucking, you know, trash that person every single fucking day. The thing about Pizza's videos, what makes it entertaining is that he's an asshole that does something stupid every day. Every goddamn day almost you got something you can use, you know? And don't tell me shit either, because let me tell you again, I've done more different types of content on MobTube than everybody else combined. You could take Angel's channel, you could take Gunsmoke's channel, you could take SoFlo's channel, you could take everybody, all of them, okay? All of the channels, and go through their playlists or go through their content and see what they've done other than talking shit about people. And then go through mine. And you'll see interviews and addiction recovery videos and politics and true crime like the Idaho murders and mob content out the ass. Okay, so I don't want to hear shit about what I'm doing with pizza now. Even I should never even say, oh, I know it gets boring. Nah, fuck you. I shouldn't even give in that much. All MobTube is a bunch of people who repeat themselves all day, every fucking day. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's so fucking repetitive. There should be MobTube fatigue in general. BB from VA, 199 super sticker. Thank you, BB. Thank you very much. Michael Hensley, I came to support you with whatever you were doing. Or I come to support you with whatever you were doing. I know, Michael. I know that about you. You are a good man, brother. You are a great friend. Great friend. So anyway, somebody just texted me and said, a family member just texted me and said, I love the fucking thumbnail. I hate you all. That's great. I think it just means the title. Yeah, I hate you all. I figured that would be a funny title. But even, you know, like, guys, I'm yeah, Beetlejuice, right? You're as bad as Ken, and you know. Yeah, I love that song. Even some people that I get along with now a little bit, I never got along with before or whatever. Sometimes I'll look in their chat and I'll be like, oh my God, why am I even talking to this person at all? I look at this chat full of misfits and lowlives. I mean, there are some chats still to this day that are just the worst fucking pieces of shit, like dirty, filthy, trash fucking miscreants. You know what I mean? They're just completely, they've never done anything good for anybody. They exist here solely to hurt people. And people will have chats full of these scumbags. It's amazing. Yeah, it is true. Some chats I'll never go in or back to. Of course. And listen, I'm the same way, man. Like, you know, if you're trashing, you know, Miss Can't Be Wrong or somebody like that, or Michael Hensley or any of you guys, I'm not going to that fucking chat no more. No fucking way. What kind of friend is that? You know what I mean? What kind of fucking friend is that? Like, there's people on here who did or tried to do real fucking harm to me. I'm sorry. I'm not that guy where it's like, I just hang out there and then hang out in Chris's. No, don't hang out in Chris's. You pick a side and stay there. Do me the fucking favor. Do me the respect. Shyla, my buddy, $20. Thank you very, very much, Shyla. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, What happened? FBS fill me in. No, I'm just talking about backstabbers and traitors and people, that even to this day, when I've made my circle so fucking small, there's barely anybody left in it. There's still people stabbing me in the fucking back on a regular basis. There really is. And that's another reason, guys, I swear to you, man, all I want is for this politics shit to get big enough so that I make a living with it, a good living. And you will never see a MobTube video from me ever again. If anything, you'll see addiction and recovery and you'll see the politics. You will never see me speak any of these people's fucking names, these low-life motherfuckers on here, because damn near all of them are low-life motherfuckers, to be honest, okay? You will never hear me fucking speak any of their names or fight with them or anything else. I do what I got to do every day to make money. And people, like I said, even the pizza videos, you think I don't get sick of it? Sure. But people donate, and my other option is to come on here and give in to some dickhead who's taking subliminal shots at me or something and go to war with them. It's not worth it for me. For what? You guys don't donate. No offense, but I got like 4 or 5 people that donate that are left. That's it. So I'm supposed to be at a war now? Fuck out of here. I'll tell you what, when you guys start donating like you used to, I'll fight with whoever the fuck you want me to. I'll start a war with Angel right fucking now. I got a purse if you want to buy it. Oh, yeah, the purse. I forgot about that, BB. Yeah, Terry time, right? I think it's some people have nothing but YT in their lives. And if you aren't on, they just want to chat. And listen, I understand that. I understand that. But that's why I say, I'm not going to call anybody out by name. I'm not even going to get mad at nobody. I'm just going to ask you if we're ever anything that resembles friends, then please, if you choose to hang out in the chats of people that have really tried to do me or my family harm, don't come back here anymore. Don't. I don't need it. I don't. It's the way I am. It's the way I am. You and Gunsmoke are really the only shows that dabbled in mob content and the drama. All the other guys just do drama. You guys are probably the only ones that can still do both if you wanted. Yeah, I don't know. I know what I can do. And I know, what I mean? I know my mob content and the interviews and how most of these guys, came from this show. The guys that were involved in the mobs, in the mob in real life, So I know about my shit. I don't know what Gunsmoke does. I haven't looked at his channel in fucking 2 years, But the people that said last night that, you think Angel's trying to start beef between me and Gunsmoke or whoever. I'm not, nobody's starting beef between me and anyone. There's certain people I just ignore. I don't, I'm indifferent to their existence. I don't want to be involved with them in any way, whether it's a beef or a friendship or anything like that. And that's how it'll always be. You know what I mean? But anybody I fight with is going to have to attack me. You know what I mean? Or really do some slimy shit in some cases again, and then it'll be a problem. But otherwise, I got goals here, man. I'm doing something else entirely. I fucking 20,000 views last night. I had over 500 fucking people in my chat, and it's just bigger than all this shit. It is. And a lot of people will try to pull me down because of that. You got to remember, these people were always jealous of me as it was. They finally started to get some satisfaction when my views were in the fucking toilet. Now, now they're like, oh, really? He's getting more views than every single person on MobTube combined every single day. Now you really fucking hate me. My mom always told me don't fight with ugly people because they have nothing to lose. You got that right. Janie Turner, we may not agree politically, but I hope you're successful in your new path. But once in a while, you have to make a MobTube stream. Oh, yeah, Janie, of course. I will as long as I have to. Let's just say that, But, yeah, I mean, and I hope when I do politics, a lot of you guys hang out there. If I'm only doing politics at some point, but I don't see that in the future right now. You know what I mean? So like the politics streams are definitely helping out money wise. Friday night, somebody gave me $100 super chat. I've had shows where I've made 300 in super chats. Just one night, one guy gave me 200. I got, some good people. And one guy specifically who doesn't even agree with me politically, but the guy fucking helps me out so much. The guy's name is Grower, Not Shower. Awesome fucking dude. Very generous and stuff. And it's helped out. I told you my check for this month, my check that I accumulated last month, it's $700 more than any check I've gotten since January of 2023. And that's because of the political shows. So, but it's not to the point where, most of those shows, I don't make one single penny. It's just every now and then I do okay. So it's supplemental right now. But once it becomes a living, I'm out of here. BTF Phoenix 501 following BB from VA and covering her 1 cent. Are you dressed to fly back to Alaska? Hey, Chris. Yes, BB. Actually, I'm on my way back soon. No, I just shaved my head today, and then I went to Best Buy and another store, and I was freezing. And this was so comfortable on my head, I figured, hey, I'll just keep it on. Thanks for the 501. Capello is a disappointment. He is in SoFlo's chat on the regular. Not that I should name drop. Yeah, Anthony, goodbye. Capello's my friend. Let me tell you, Capello's my friend. And there are certain people like Dux and Capello that, we've discussed it and shit. These are guys that for a long time, they weren't just some loyal FBS guy. They were people that went everywhere in all these different chats. So if that's what you always did, how could I tell you it's fucked up if you go there now? I'm not that type of dude. No. But I mean, if you're people who claim to be riding with me, and claim to be loyal friends, and you've been away from certain chats for so fucking long, you've only been here, and now you're back in those chats. Come on, man. Who does, Ducks? The Grower Not Shower guy? Still snowing here, still 29 and snowing. We have 5 inches. That's fucking crazy, man. We didn't get any snow yet, but who knows? Maybe there's some coming. I just know I didn't get to skate today. I skated 3 out of the last 5 days. I got to go skate tomorrow. But today was brutal. I was like, okay. It's not even the 29 degrees. The wind was 12 miles an hour, and that's just fucking... The wind, the temperature, it doesn't mean shit to me. It's the wind. You try skateboarding in the wind. First of all, it's incredibly difficult. But secondly, that's what makes the shit really cold. I mean, I've skated in 17-degree weather for hours because there's no wind. But then there's days where it's 45, 50 degrees and the wind has you freezing to fucking death. So, I don't bother with, when the wind's too crazy. But tomorrow I'll be skating and shit. That's that's where I clear my head. That's how I get out frustration. That's how I feel good physically and mentally, I heard you guys were going to get pounded down there. Watch your language, S. Frank, when you talk to BB. No, I'm just fucking with you. BB, what state are you in, if you don't mind me asking? Tony B, you fucking around? Tony B, her name is BB from VA. Are you fucking with us? It is, Matt. It really is. Are you fucking with us? I don't mean to make fun of you. You probably just never put the two together. But yeah, BB from VA. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you okay, bro? I love you, Tony B. I'm just fucking with you, but I had to point that out. You know what I mean? Sharonda, Virginia, Wintergreen Ski Lodge. What do you mean? Is that where you are now or something? Chris, it's going to snow, showers in PA tomorrow. Oh, is it really? Motherfucker, man. Son of a bitch. Bro, I was in one of the states I was in when I took that trip a couple of weeks ago. I stopped at this enormous fucking skate park. I mean, they had an 18-foot vert ramp. I mean, this fucking place is the biggest, best skate park I've ever seen in my fucking life. And it was raining, and I skated. I mean, not raining, it was drizzling. There's enough that you could skate without dying. and I skated as much as I could. I might have to be taking another trip. I'm going to find out in a couple of hours. I'm waiting on somebody's results, and I'm going to find out if I have to take another trip very, very soon, but it's possible. Hopefully not. I'm a little anxious today. I thought I was having a heart attack in the fucking Best Buy earlier. I had pains in my chest so fucking bad I almost collapsed. It's 48 degrees here in eastern Washington State. So weird. That's fucking cold. Holy shit. You never noticed. No, it's all right, Tony B. I'm just fucking with you. I think a lot of people probably didn't. Yeah, Miss Can't Be Wrong. The weather never changes here. I would love some chill in the air, maybe a hurricane once in a while or a week of winter. Janie, aren't you in Florida? Man, I was getting in the car after leaving Best Buy. Thank you, Miss Can't Be Wrong. And it was so fucking cold. You know what I said to myself? Because I am obsessed with Florida, as you know. I was like, you motherfucker. Like, there's people, sun was still out and shit. I was like, there's people on the fucking beach right now in Florida. There's people shirtless and swim trunks and bikinis and shit on the fucking beach. And I'm so fucking cold, I can't even go to the store and get the shit I want. I'm just going to order it online. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so fucking cold. Holy shit. Well, that's what a lot of the guys from the parks do and shit. The guys and the girls, they snowboard in the winter, but it's not my thing. You know, I mean, I probably would love it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to be, you know what I mean? I'd just rather skate. Skating, I got a passion for it, you know? About 30 minutes from Wintergreen Ski Resort. Only the very rich live up there. Oh, gotcha. That's not cold for us, LOL. It was 22 degrees the other day. That was cold. Oh, shit. Fuck that. Yeah, it's so brick here. It fucking sucks. I was at the fucking skate park on Sunday, man, and some of my friends and shit were there that I hang out with at the park, but I was like, I'm just getting as much skating in as possible in like an hour, and I'm fucking leaving. It's too goddamn cold. Absolutely, FBS. I wear shorts every day. See? I just want to move to Florida, man. That's all I want. And it's not even the state. Like, people think, like, especially when I argue with these MAGA people, and they're like, oh, but you want to live in a red state. No, I don't. But first of all, this is pretty much a red state now in Pennsylvania. They voted for Trump. You know what I mean? That's number one. Number two, if Florida could be, if Wyoming, okay, was hot all year round and had beautiful beaches, I'd want to move there. It has nothing to do. You know what I mean? I don't want to live in that red of a state with somebody like DeSantis and fuck out of here. But I want to be where it's warm, man. I want to be where pants are distant memory is just shorts. You know what I mean? I want to be somewhere where I can wake up picture my life in Florida, guys. Picture it. You know my life, right? So I get up every day, basically whenever I want. And then I decide what I want to do throughout the day. And again, I could do whatever the fuck I want. I don't have a regular job where I have to be somewhere for any amount of time. I don't have to be anywhere. I don't even like doctor's appointments anymore just because I feel tied down by them. I got someplace I got to go. But since my life is like that, if I was in Florida, I could wake up before I do anything, go out to the fucking beach, go in the water for a while, lay in the sun for a while, then go home, eat, take a shower, and then just have a day filled with things to do. You know? But this shit, man, fuck. Fucking misery. Anybody who likes living in the Northeast, there's something wrong with you. And I'm talking to you, ducks. Are you serious? Oh, you're out of your mind. In the summer, you won't catch me in fucking pants. I know Ducks likes the winter. He's sick in the head. There's something wrong with you. I woke up to 15 degrees this morning. God damn. I froze my ass off today visiting job sites. I bet. Where you are, I bet. +2 in my region of Ukraine at the moment. Gray skies, drizzling. Oh, that's another thing. And bro, like the gray, the just darkness and the fucking, it is so fucking miserable. I'm telling you, the older I get, it's like There's no sun. Rarely does the sun even peek out from behind the fucking clouds. It's just darkness and gray. And you drive everywhere you drive. Everything is dead. Everything. The trees, the bushes, everything's fucking dead. It's miserable. You go to Florida. Oh my God. It's pure beauty all year round. Fuck. And I know about hurricanes and shit like that and bugs. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's a trade-off I'm willing to make. Besides, we live by the river here. There's bugs I didn't even know existed. There's the creepiest shit I've ever seen running around here. And there's skunks and there's fucking raccoons and foxes and shit. Coyotes sometimes you hear like out in the distance. Like, what the fuck? The winter weather has been kicking my ass. Well, of course. I might have read that one already. I went back up. My mother-in-law has a condo in Jupiter, which I can use but never do. Well, can I use it? Let me use it. I used to laugh at my grandpa. He would say it's going to rain because my bones are hurting. Not so funny now. Oh, yeah, no, you get older and you realize, yeah, that's what happens. It's a running joke here. When it gets cold, everyone has to cover their tattoos so no one knows how badass they are. I have a face tattoo, both hands covered, and my throat, so I can't hide mine. That's a lot of tats. Shit, I'm just off the Pacific Ocean. California could be red, blue, green, or pink as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, of course, man. Cali, yeah, that's another place, you know? Like, man, I just want to be somewhere where it's fucking warm. This is not for me. And I promised myself there's no way I was going to spend this winter in Pennsylvania. There's no way, but I'm not on my own, you know? I'm a married man who has a stepkid, and unfortunately, I can't make the decisions for everybody. So, but it's got to be soon. It's got to be soon. Soon. Don't laugh, bro. It's getting down to the single digits in PA tonight in the morning. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Another reason why I don't like wearing pants, jeans is because I always got to get them tailored. They are never fitted properly. Why? You got to get jeans tailored? That's why seasonal depression exists yeah, and that's what I got. I mean, fucking, I can't even stay awake any fucking more. We try to watch a movie, I'm out like a light. Yesterday, I had to finish the show after like 35 minutes and go sleep. Guys, I've taken in the last 4.5 years with this mob tube, I've taken probably, I'm gonna go out real far. I'm gonna say 10 naps in 4.5 years. I highly doubt I took 10. So yesterday, I called Shanna after I ended the show, and I'm like, baby, I'm so fucking tired. I can't stay awake. She was like, go to sleep. I said, I don't know if I can. It's just not like me. You know what I mean? I hate sleeping during the day. There's always shit I want to do. But I was out, man. And I woke up, went to the bathroom, went right back to sleep. Oh, yeah. My dog chased a bear like a week or so ago. God damn. Chris, do you live on Old McDonald Farm? No, it sounds like it, right? E-I-E-I-O. In my opinion, the only person who transformed their looks with plastic surgery for the better was Khloe Kardashian. She went from looking like a dude to hot. You had that right. That bitch became bad all of a sudden. But they fucked themselves up with that plastic surgery. Even Jennifer Aniston fucked herself up, and I didn't even think that was possible. She's so fucking hot. But she fucked her face up. Oh, is that right? Oh, Shyla, nice. What it do? What it is? Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. I will forget. I will definitely forget. Leave the water running. York, PA weather. That's another thing. I got allergies now.
And cloudy in York.
Precipitation 10%. Wind 7 miles an hour. It's going to get down to 14. 14. My God. That's how old Donald Trump likes his women. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Flying cockroaches are scary. You have to find the Sarasota News and the Palmetto on air on YouTube. Hilarious. Really? When I took my daughter to Disney World in 2008, we went back to our hotel one day and there was one flying, and it was the creepiest shit I ever saw. The fucking thing was enormous. Imagine a giant fucking cockroach with wings. That shit's crazy. I'll walk around with a baseball bat and just smack those motherfuckers if I have to. I don't care. Oh, little Kim destroyed herself. Oh my God. That bitch looks crazy now. Little Kim is, and that's just that whole look, that fat fucking look that these rappers and shit. You ever notice it could be the hottest chicks in the world? Eventually they gotta get fat. It's like you have to. It's the only way hip hop accepts you. Black dudes are into fat chicks. They love fat chicks. I'm sorry, but it's true. I mean, there's no question about it. That's not racist. That is a fact. That is a fucking fact. So you get like Ice Spice. Ice Spice was bad kind of when she first came around. Now look at her. She's fat. You know what I mean? Nicki Minaj, she's still acceptable as far as I'm concerned, but enormous. You know, she's got these ridiculous hips and ass. It's like there's no way, there's no person on earth who's fucking built like that. Aggravates me. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. They love them. I don't know why. I think it's, well, I have opinions, but I'll keep them to myself. FBS, I actually spoke recently to someone recently from PA, and they told me York is a bad neighborhood. Oh my God, it's a fucking nightmare. I told you. I think it was 2022. We had 75 shootings and 17 murders in 5 square miles. I think the following year we had 23 murders, 5 square miles. Per capita, the one year I put up the article, it was rated, more dangerous, as far as crimes per capita than New York and Chicago. It's crazy. It's fucking. So it's one of those places where you got to be worried about driving around. Like I worry about my daughter driving around York City. I don't mind doing it, but because there's just random shootings everywhere. You know, you'd be driving by in a car and catch a fucking bullet. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't. Cardi B is bad as fuck, but she wasn't. You know what I mean? She used to be missing teeth and everything. Oh, I guess her body was. But Nikki, man, I remember one time I was on work release and on New Year's Eve, 2016. So in other words, next day, 2017. And I was working at a fucking Texas Roadhouse. And I came back to the jail from work late, like right about midnight. And I thought everybody's going to be sleeping because that's how it is. 10 o'clock, everybody's got to be in their dorms. And I walked in with my friend Rob. He's from Philly. He's a smash and grab guy. He did 12 years in the feds and shit. And he was doing a year there. And we went in at the same time, and the whole day room was filled with people, and they were watching the New Year's Eve, whatever the fuck it's called, the rocking ball, whatever the fuck it's called. And Nicki Minaj was on there. And I'm talking about a couple of hundred guys just like glued to the fucking screen. And guess what? I was one of them. I was like, oh man, she is one of the most beautiful women. I know a lot of people won't agree with that, but gorgeous, gorgeous fucking woman. Not to mention the best female rapper in the history of the fucking world. Anyway, guys. Oh, Courtney Cox is a monster now. Yeah. And the funny thing is, I mean, she was never really pretty to begin with. The people that thought she was hot, you had to be a fucking mental patient. She was never attractive, not in Friends, not ever. Her body wasn't attractive. Her face wasn't. But now she looks fucking terrible. Terrible. Excuse me. New Year's Rockin' Eve. Yeah. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to get going. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another MobTube show. But I'm going to go do a politics show in 5. I'll see you there. Love you guys. Thank you for everybody who donated, and I'll see you next time. Salute.